up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. And we can do nothing at all. So what, if you're stupid then you know there's nothing wrong. But you and me got a whole lot of meaning, I don't know how. But you and me just know how it feels when we're falling in love. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.
Why should we get makeup all over your face? I'm gonna probably gift for you. Okay, we'll get them on you later. Now, good afternoon, everyone, and a very happy New Year to you all. Today, we are all here to celebrate the marriage of Christopher and Nicola. My name is Tegan Elder, and I'm a humanist celebrant with Thistle Ceremonies. Now, I was absolutely delighted to be asked to conduct today's ceremony. And since then, I've had the opportunity to find out more about these two. But I have clearly seen how much that they care and adore one another, and they're fully committed to their marriage, their future, and their family. So it's an absolute honour for me to be here, and I thank you both. On their behalf, I'd like to thank you all for being here. Whether you've made a local journey, or like Stacey and Nathan, who've travelled from Australia, it certainly means a great deal to them that you are all here to witness the commitment they're making to each other. They want to make a declaration of their love in the presence of those they love and whose friendship they cherish most. Now, at the same time, they would also like to acknowledge those who are sadly no longer with us, but whose love they still sense all around. They'd like to take a moment to remember Christopher's Granny Isabel and Auntie Jen, Nicola's grandparents, Kenneth and Hetty, Danny and Doreen. I would no doubt that they would all be beaming with pride today. Now today, Christopher and Nicola have decided on a humanist ceremony to express their commitment to one another in their own way and in a manner that's inclusive of all beliefs, as humanism is based on respect, tolerance, kindness, and of course a concern for each other. All very important values when it comes to marriage. They are formally committing themselves to each other today and promising to continue to enrich their lives together. Beyond the love they share, they will always remain best friends. Friends who trust, respect, and support each other. Friends who base their relationship on honesty, fun, and humour. This ceremony allows them to celebrate their relationship in a way that is personal and uniquely special to them, reflecting on who they are as people and how they wish to continue their journey. No matter what form the ceremony takes, the principal purpose is the same: to recognise that these two people have found one another, chose to marry and spend their lives together. Now, before we move forward into your marriage, let's first take a moment to rewind. Now, back in 2013, this pair had started messaging as they kind of knew of one another. Then they finally met one evening at the GIG nightclub in Blairgowrie. Now, in truth, Christopher knew that he was punching. And it was quite daunting to be actually speaking to Nicola in person. But there was no need to worry, as although Christopher was wearing shorts for this night out, Nicola had spotted that he had a great tan, and she was super impressed that Christopher was with the fire service. Now, Christopher stayed with Nicola that evening, but it was a bit cloak and dagger the next day, as Nicola didn't want her brother to see that she was with Christopher, given the Blairgowrie and Aleph football rivalry. Now, the couple decided to organise an official first date. And it turned out that Christopher was very, very hungover. So Nicola had to pick him up. They headed to Broughty Ferry for a walk along the beach. But it was brutal for Christopher. So instead, they decided to get fit and head to the cinema. Now, Christopher suggested that he buy the film tickets and Nicola could pay for the sweets.
Cheapskate.
Now, Nicola accepted, but it turned out to be a big mistake, given that Christopher was in the need of the sugar rush to help him with the hangover, and it was the most expensive sweets ever. Then, to top this date off, after Christopher picking that film, Wolverine, it was terrible, because he actually fell asleep. Christopher woke up and he really doubted whether Nicola wanted to see him again. However, these two are a couple who don't take themselves too seriously, and they love to laugh together. so they continued to see each other as often as they could, enjoying tea and drinks, nights out with friends, holidays and some more drinks. Their opposite personalities bring great balance to their relationship as they bounce off each other. And it wasn't long before Christopher had pretty much moved in with Nicola. Now, after having a great time together at Alton Towers and Dublin, this pair booked a holiday to Cyprus. But it wasn't the trip that they had planned for, as the week before they discovered some lovely news, that they were to be parents. In May 2015, 2 weeks later than expected, Christopher and Nicola had a great surprise as they welcomed their beautiful daughter, Olivia, into the world. Now, as new parents, they were very grateful that Olivia was such an easy baby. You better look at yourself, yeah.
Something's changed there.
But she has grown into a dad's girl. And she has him wrapped around her little finger, that's for sure. Becoming a family highlighted the importance to Christopher to further bring security to their family, and decided to plan a marriage proposal. So in 2016, he traditionally asked Nicola's parents for their blessing and made a plan as the couple headed to Aberdeen for the weekend. Now, with Christopher knowing the area around Pietercutter, he knew a perfect outdoor location with wonderful views that would be ideal for the moment. However, on the drive up, there was some awkward bickering going on, but Christopher was undeterred. In fact, he was buzzing when they arrived. Unlike Nicola, who was moaning about getting out for a walk considering it was raining. But with some convincing, the pair headed out for their walk. Christopher reached that perfect spot, encouraged Nicola to look out and appreciate the scenery whilst he got himself down on one knee. As Nicola turned and realised what was happening, there was a lot of howling, a lot of crying. And with Christopher's bad knees, he was keen for Nicola to hurry up and say yes. It was a huge surprise, and of course you said yes. To further add to this weekend of surprises, Christopher had organised for their friends to join them for dinner to help with the celebrations. With their future commitment ahead of them, Christopher and Nicola went on to welcome their gorgeous boy on April Fool's Day in 2019, Callan. He is such a fun character and definitely a mum's boy, but he completes this family. Family is everything to these two. And they ensure that they all spend great quality time together at the weekends, whether it's out on the bikes, swimming or movie nights in. Today's marriage is not only about Christopher and Nicola, but it's about officially bringing the family together so they can all share the same name. They're very content in life and only wish to continue to enjoy the good life together as a happy family. So here we all are, as Christopher and Nicola take this step into the next chapter of their adventures together, and we can't wait to see what your future will bring. Now, during their time together, I think it is clear that these two have come to understand, respect and love each other dearly. I asked them both to share with me 2 things that they love most about each other, and also one thing that does drive them crazy. Now, they both agreed and they both shared these answers, but what makes this honest is they don't know what the other has said. So I have the joy of sharing those answers. Now, Nicola said this about you, Christopher. I love that Christopher is always there for me. He is my rock. He is the most amazing daddy to Olivia and Callan. However, there is one thing that annoys me, and that is the way he scrapes the plate once he's done. It's no surprise to you, no?
No.
That's quite mild, really.
Now, Christopher said this about you, Nicola. Oh, God. She rarely has a bad word to say about anyone, apart from me, of course. She will literally go out her way for anyone, and that includes me. I have no words to describe how good a mother Nicola is to Olivia and Callan. She is literally superwoman. The way she's raising them when I'm not around really is incredible. On top of working full time, we are all so blessed to have her in our lives. Now, saying all that, there is one thing I hate more than anything. Is that Nicola has this annoying habit of asking me a question,
I knew that was coming.
then saying
what?
A before I've even had a chance to answer. So annoying.
It's going to happen a lot today.
Thank you both for sharing your imperfectly perfect reasons. Now, today, of course, is all about you two. But after sharing your story, it's also about you growing as a family. And they see their marriage as a moment to celebrate them uniting as a family, officially by name. So I'd love to invite Olivia and Callan to come forward and join Mum and Dad for a special symbolic gesture known as a sand blending ceremony. Come on over to the table. Now we'll move on to the formal part of today's ceremony, as Christopher and Nicola make their legal vows to each other, as well as exchanging their wedding rings. Your wedding rings will stand as a permanent reminder of the vows you will exchange today. Wear them always, and when you look at them, think about each other and remember the happiness you felt on this, your wedding day. Christopher, can you first take Nicola's left hand and place the ring on her third finger halfway, whilst you please repeat these words after me. I, Christopher John Carroll,
I, Christopher John Carroll,
sincerely declare
that
I accept you, Nicola Grace Menzies, as my lawfully wedded wife. You may slide that ring down as a token of your vows. Just push it on. Nicola, if you take Christopher's left hand and hold the ring halfway on his third finger, whilst you please repeat these words after me. I, Nicola Grace Menzies, sincerely declare that I accept you, Christopher John Carroll, as my lawfully wedded husband. You may slide that ring down as a token of your vows. Christopher and Nicola, you have chosen to marry and have pledged your love, respect and commitment to each other. You have promised to stand by each other through whatever together your lives may bring. Following the declarations made before me and in the presence of our witnesses, it is now my pleasant duty to pronounce you as husband and wife. Seal the deal with the ring. On behalf of the newlyweds, I'd like to thank you all again for witnessing this very special occasion. You'll be glad to hear you get a drinks reception next. And if I ask that if you make your way forward and go through the door to your left, you'll get your drinks in there. But finally, family and friends, if you're able, please be upstanding. And can I ask that you get ready to make as much noise as you possibly can? As it gives me the greatest pleasure to present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Carroll.
Kenny. Oh, wait a minute, that's not Kenny. Nicholas Dad. I'd like to thank you all for coming here today. I'm not the best singer in the world, but here goes. I'm sure you will all agree how amazing Nicola looks today and her bridesmaids. Our girls look fantastic. I also want to mention wee Carolyn. Wee Carolyn. You've done brilliantly coming down the aisle. Oh, sorry, going down the aisle. Carl, you did well, mate. It makes me the proudest man in the world. To be standing here today at my daughter's wedding day and to be surrounded by all her friends and family. From the wee girl running around Carmichael to the women and mothers she has become today, I couldn't be proud. She has given herself an honour to amazing grandkids.
I don't know why you wanted that. Yeah.
And Olivia and Carla. She certainly keeps us busy running after her. And then from school, pickups, sleepovers, because of many nights out. Nicola was a good kid, then she grew up. I said the wrong thing there, sorry. I lost count of the times my phone rang with her saying, "Dad, you come and get me, please." Nice one. I thought she would have grown out of this, but lo and behold, only last month after her hen do, I got the same call.
Sorry, Ben.
I would now like to welcome Chrissy into the family. I hope the marriage lasts longer than the strimmer. I like you, ha ha. No strimmer anymore. But on the other hand, you have done really well looking after Nicola and the kids. And I really hope you are as good a husband as you have been a father. Myself and Lorna have been married for years. I can't remember. 42, I think. Hey, you really got it. And I hope you do the same. I just want to say to you both, it's worth bearing in mind that neither of you will be perfect, but hopefully you will be perfect together. I'm going to get dry. That's good.
I take a drink.
I would now like to ask you all to raise a glass and join me in the toasting the new Mr. and Mrs. Carl. Here's to Mr. and Mrs. Carl. No use to that right, Cheers.
Right, so next up, I have my new brother-in-law, Christopher. Hello. Mrs. Nicola Carroll, everybody.
Only took us 9 years. So anybody that knows me knows this is not for me at all. Like, I don't talk in front of people, so there may be some swear words. So, on behalf of my wife and I would like to thank every single one of you for taking the time to come here, from digressing from your Christmas presents from Santa and all your chocolates. And you're drinking an even for 2 weeks, but just one bit nice enough, to be honest, is it? Can't really go on right now. It does mean a lot to us that you've all taken the time to come here, considering the time of year, the weather, and just general everything. But as always, we want to take a moment to raise a glass to those who can't be here, that we wish could be here, and we know that are watching down on us with pride and love. So, to those who can't be here. For saying that. So, I mean, the place is amazing. It looks incredible. A lot of people have travelled a lot of distance. We've got Dalkeith, Straven, Duffy Brewery Army, Bigwood, Aberfeldy, McDougall, Ballylough, Bell, Alyth, Flavel, Edinburgh, Perth, wherever United States now, so but mainly, stay St. Nathan, wherever you are. Yeah. It means so much to us that you're actually here, and we can never thank you as much as I can say for actually being here today. It means so much to us. All the way from. Got a few folk to thank for the setup of the place. Steve and Laura, up in the back there. If anybody's got any food left over, give it to Steve, because he will eat it, because he is a human being. The place looks incredible. I don't know how he's managed to do it without McDougall being here to point everything out for you, and counting everything for you, but there you go, man. Clever. Florist, Paula, who's not here, but I'll thank her later. I mean, the place just looks incredible.
Splashes on the water. Hey, Mom.
Kev, you know who he is? Kev is one of my oldest friends. He's my friend since primary school, right through high school, and he means a lot to you, man. Thank you very much. Every little bit you see, all the bottles, all the wheat, pineapples, off the wild in the pineapples, it's all Nicola. She put so much work into getting this place ready as it has, and that looks incredible, so well done, I suppose. Bridesmaids. I think we can all agree you all look incredible. Even Jackson's skipped up on it. Ellie as well, Julie Bridesmaid, incredible. A lot of pudding, all of you. And the other fellow girls, and the main man. Start the show, come on, please go. The Bridesmaids have been brilliant for Nicola through the whole thing. So thank you for everything. It's been incredible. Thank you. Greg Mack. Thank you for showing people that at least 2 rows of seats and been absolutely He's actually a lot more than Ryan, probably. At least you've seen on time. Gee, I could have done this with any man. I wouldn't have done it without you. I love you, brother. Ryan. The new brother-in-law, the master of the ceremonies, usher. What else you want, mate? Anything else? I'm glad to find out who's the actual brother-in-law. Cheers. But at least you didn't need a passport being angry. Who's the next man? Dumb and Dumber, Boris Wishes on his fucking dog, or Dream Dog, anymore. Any other names? Probably names I can't repeat. And all the stag lads, cheers for a great time. Same there. Used to be incredible for me. Spoke my whole adult life about a hand-commissioned child.
What's that for?
Well, cheers, cheers. He's always been there for me, and I've always been there for yous. I love yous, even though he's bought the day than that. Incredible side news, amazing. The football will be something I will never forget for the rest of my life. And I just wish I'd seen Taylor in that house in Ellerslie. Hope Kid the Dodgers is also a highlight. Dunk, chief for organising the school bus for getting to the airport. Well, sorry, Joanna, chief for organising a bus for getting there. Yeah, I love you boys. Cheers for everything. Right, this is where we get real. My two big brothers, Eck, Johnny, Paul Legion, Courtney man. Lots of things I didn't realise, nah. Still Paul. I want to thank you for everything he's done for me growing up. He's always looked out for me when he took to the pub when I was 15. Allegedly. Sorry, yeah. Nah, he's always looked out for me. Johnny, Orange Reef. Welcome on shakes. No. Jaeger bomb. Hey. Too early for that. Nah, he's always been there, and I appreciate everything he's ever done for me. I really do. I don't say enough, I know, but I love yous, and I love you all. Love you guys. I never thought I would be the two that started with you. Never ever. Kenny, Mama, I'll just edit that. He's been building me since day one, even though on my second night here, I accidentally drunkenly walked into your room and had a coffee. And I was this close to being in the bed. Well, we see what's that? We're family now, you know what I couldn't ask for a better set in-laws ever, for everything you trust. The roundabout, Kenny's Crash, Kenny's Carpentry, Kenny's Cabs actually, isn't it? So, I mean, everything for us, and we can never thank you enough. We're so proud to be your son-in-law. I love you both. Mom and Dad. See what I want to that thing. I don't really have the words to express how much I love how much you've done for me growing up and still do for me now.
I'm in mom's house.
So, yeah, I want to thank you for everything you've ever done for me. Growing up, even now, still trying off, believe it. If we can grow up to be half the parents that yourselves and Kenny Paul are beating us, then we're not doing too bad. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything you've ever done for me. Right. Last but not least, Nicola. That's beautiful wife.
Good time, Chrissy.
I find it really hard to put into words what to say, Nicola. I love you with everything I have.
Don't worry.
But not only that, you've given me the greatest gift I could ever have from my wife is I love you. You can't. It's the biggest thing in the whole world.
On this side then. Over here.
I always said, for the day Meg I've been punching and looking at you today, then I'm not afraid. You look absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And like that. And we love you. I love you more than anything on this planet. Even more than Dundee United. Controversial, I know. Sorry, I don't love you as much as love Sorry Islands. Scotty knows more than you, which is great. And I really just can't wait to begin this next chapter and see where it takes us and what we're going to do from here. So I want to take this moment to raise your glass to Mrs. Carroll. Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Right, so next up I've got a wee special message from Art and Deck. I'll let you decide who's starting with the deck. Company wants to say a couple of special messages first, and then they're going to get into the meat of it. So, here we go. You can stand up if you want.
I've just got a couple of things to. I think this is from Ria and Nina and Ellie. I love being your father of today, Mr. and Mrs. Carroll. And then we've got me one here from it says, to Mum and Dad, today I am so excited to be your flower girl. And when we all become cars, lots of love, all of you. That's what he's doing, man. Afternoon, or evening, everyone. It's great to have you all here to celebrate the wedding of Mr. and Mrs. Carroll. So I think we should get the introductions out today. So for everybody that's here for a free meal, that's Christopher Nicola. I was always told that the best man's speech should last as long as the groom in bed. So I think we should just sit down, thank you and enjoy it.
Sorry, Ron Jeremy. Christopher, picking on the ride to be your best friend has both left us feeling really touched, but that's enough about starting. On a more serious note, we would like to thank you both on behalf of the bridal party for letting us be part of your special day.
I think the special mention should also go out to all the bridesmaids who have scrubbed up Well, they do. But I think we can all agree that you've been upstaged by a beautiful bride herself.
Tony and I have known Christopher for a number of years. We've had our ups, mostly to do with football. We've had our downs, mostly to do with football. So, over the years, Mona has often said, there's no show without punch. But I'll let you decide who's who. I would like to describe myself, Duncan and Christopher a bit like the Piperdam trio. So myself, a bit like the prophetic roll, round with missing something on top. Duncan, a bit like the men in the band. He's one of the biggest thing he's ever going to see. And Christopher, a bit like the cheesecake. He looks good on top, he's got a soft centre, and well, tonight he's going to be hard on the bottom. One thing I do know is you don't have to be blood to be brothers. So thanks again for letting me stand beside you on your special day.
I would also like to thank you both for having me by your side today. Unlike Spurg, I know we haven't known you as long, but you're still like family to me and the girls. Ever since you got Nicola into our relationship, I knew you had something special. Life won't change much for you as Mr. and Mrs. Carl as you've been together for what feels like forever. I hope this doesn't change much for me because Nicola is sorry the cheesecake from the last day. But that's enough about us. I think today is about you guys. So.
Yay! So when Christopher took Nicola and Rocky to the beach on the first date, we all knew that it was obviously all about you.
And after nearly a year together, on the 28th of May 2015, the little star girl, Olivia, appeared to start the family. I'm sure if she's anything like her dad, she'll also have $5 and appear at some point.
And then came the happiness of Carolyn on the 1st of April 2019 to complete the perfect family.
There you go.
And that's when they both knew that love was easy.
So after finally 6 years of waiting, tonight is the night you can finally call each other husband and wife.
So can we all be upstanding and raise your glass for a toast to the new Mr. and Mrs. Carroll.
Did I miss anything?
No, Sandy, it's fine, just fine. So, ladies and gentlemen, you ready? Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Saw your face in the middle of a crowded room. I remember telling all my friends everything about you. And I didn't want to pinch myself if it was a dream. Oh, I didn't want to. Felt kinda like the way I'm feeling now. I'm spending all my time right here waiting for you. And if I had to, I'd spend a lifetime waiting for you, waiting for you. It seems like everything you say's got a way of bringing me right back into your arms where I wanna stay. So I'll be right here waiting for you. Yeah, I'll be right here waiting for you. Oh, I'll be right here waiting for you. Seeing now down the aisle, it's a funny thing. Where we are, where we've been, and all the in-between. The memories, it hits me like it was the very first time. Watching my world wrapped inside of your eyes. I still can't believe I get to call you mine. I'm spending all my time right here waiting for you. And if I had to, I'd spend a lifetime waiting for you, waiting for you. It seems like everything you say's got a way of bringing me right back into your arms where I wanna stay. So I'll be right here waiting for you. Yeah, I'll be right here waiting for you. Yeah, I'll be right here waiting for you. You still look better in my favorite t-shirt. Still feel better when I'm right here with you. Every time you say goodbye, you know where I'll